Hey, everybody, and welcome to a new series on the Living Well by Jen podcast. And this month's podcast series is Crushing Your Health Goals with the Enneagram. This series topic is extremely important to me. And honestly, when I first had the idea for a podcast, I knew I wanted this to be one of the first things that we talked about. So, I'm Jennifer Stanley, and I'm excited to get started. This is 9 in 9, Enneagram Wisdom for Life. I'm Jen Stanley. Let's dive in. To get started, I want to welcome two new components to the podcast, and the first is Mike. We have a new microphone for the podcast, and we're so excited. It's been really fun to just keep making improvements and learning with each series. And so we're excited about having a little bit better sound now. The second thing, and this is what I'm actually super excited about, is we are going to offer a webinar twice this month. Now, this topic is one that I find incredibly important and one that I think you're going to want to have more information, more tips, more tricks, more just to go a little deeper on it outside of these 9-minute episodes. And so if that's you, definitely join us for the webinar. We're going to put that link in the show notes every single time. So join us there. What is this big topic I'm talking about, right? Well, it's your health and wellness. I actually started my career as a coach in the health, weight loss, wellness arena. And I've literally helped hundreds of people with their health goals. And first and foremost, I was my first client, right? And so, as a woman who is very close to half a century old, wow, half a century old. I have to tell you that for the last, I don't know, 30 years, maybe 35 years, have been struggling with my weight, with my overall health, with my perception of my health, my body. I don't know, it's like since high school. And I think that's pretty common. I went on my first diet when I was a senior in high school, and then I went off to college and definitely, gained some weight in college and then went on another pretty massive weight loss journey right after college. Then I was in the musical theater area and arena, and it felt really important that I keep my weight, under a certain number. And it was all about that number. And it was, I don't know. I did not have a healthy relationship with the scale at all. And I even started taking any kind of weight loss pill that I could find or just anything to help me take back control or not lose control or whatever. And it was such a yo-yo and such a time of just feeling very, very controlled by the scale, controlled by the number. And I hated that. When I got pregnant with my first daughter, I just was like, whoa, I cannot do this to my body. Like, this is not okay what I'm putting myself through. And so at that point, I just decided, like, I got to figure this out. I just knew I had to be so much more kind to myself and as a model to my daughter. I didn't want her to have the same issues that I had. There were definitely still the up and the down and getting pregnant and then having a miscarriage and then getting pregnant again and then postpartum weight loss. Gosh, I'm just like letting all these memories kind of flood into me right now of just all the effort and time and energy that personally I've spent trying to manage my weight, be a healthy person, be a good role model, and there's so much pressure. So, about 5 years ago, I was at my heaviest weight and really needed some help. And so I had a coach that helped me. And I thought, oh my gosh, if I could help other people do this, it would be amazing. And so I started helping other people. And that's how I entered the coaching space. I just wanted to help people find a solution. And so that's where my coaching practice began. And that's why I'm passionate about health and wellness. We all should be kinder to our bodies and treat them as the vessel that we get to live in for as long as possible. The Enneagram came into play because as I was going through this, mid 40s, early menopause onset, so I was experiencing all the menopause things in my mid 40s, and I was also studying the Enneagram at the same time. And so having the knowledge of how my number was working for me and against me, which is the beauty of the Enneagram, right? Has really helped me with consistency, and it has really helped me not to give up on myself. And I want to offer that to everybody. As a coach, I know that this is something that a lot of people, especially as we kind of enter our 40s and our 50s and our 60s, that having a healthy lifestyle becomes even more important for our longevity, and it becomes even more difficult as our bodies, kind of start to slow down. So, helping you utilize the Enneagram to not just reach a health goal, but to actually optimize the health goal, to actually live longer and better and with more vitality, to crush it, not just get it, but to like crush that goal. It's really important to me. And I am so excited about these next 9 episodes because what you're going to hear in every single episode is 3 things about your Enneagram number that I see potentially holding you back in your wellness goals. And then I'm going to give you 3 ideas for how you can work with that, for how you can overcome some things, for how you can have more control and power over your health and your wellness. And then again, we're going to have a webinar and we're going to offer it twice this month. And I highly encourage you to attend that webinar if you want to go deeper with me on this topic. My coaching career started with me as a health coach. I have helped hundreds of people achieve their health and wellness goals. Did you know I still do that today? Not only do I still provide a really reliable program to help people with their health goals, but I've even expanded into some personal, deeper level coaching. And so, whatever you're needing, whether it's a simple plan to help you with your goals or deep and personal coaching around your health, it matters to me, and I want to help you achieve your goals. If you are so tired of yo-yo diets, or if you've given up on any kind of health programming at all because you've tried it all and none of it works, or maybe if you're a person who just simply needs a friend, a partner, a guide, I can help. And I would be honored to just partner with you and help you achieve those health goals. All we need to do is set up a quick discovery call so that I can hear more about your goals, and we'll take it from there.